Hi guys, hi! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to bring to you guys another episode of Talking Shit with LeFe. On today's episode, we are going to talk about dating etiquette. And so, girl, I know I talked to y'all about dating apps and being why we single and what we don't understand. But today, I want to talk about what we do once the date happens. And so today I'm eating, so it's morning over here in LA. I'm eating bacon and eggs. I put a little bit of turkey in my eggs, season it real good. It's so good. And I like my bacon a little crispy. Not a little bit, but a lot of it. Okay? But I wanted to start out by thanking you guys so much for reposting, commenting, sharing, making it really interactive for me so I can be able to respond and get a sense of what's going on out there in the world. Everyone is from so many, everywhere in the world. And you guys are loving on me and I appreciate it. Don't stop. Continue to share and comment and repost and like and all that good stuff. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. All the videos can be found there or on Facebook. I also post it there and little snippets on my Instagram, LaRon Fenderson. So let's get started with the first question that I have for you guys. And I'll answer the question as well, like from my experience. But who pays when you guys decide that you're going on a date? Who pays? So for me, if it's the first date and I initiated the date, then I'm going to pay. That don't happen often. If you initiated the date and you're like, oh my God, let's go here, and you have all these plans, baby, then my expectation is that you pay. I mean, I could be wrong. I was talking to one of my friends and they described it as if you are the emotional and sensual person in the relationship who likes to be wined and dined, then we not pulling out our wallets. Not our cards, not our cash, nothing. Okay? But if you are the dominant person in the relationship, sit back and relax and enjoy the meal. That should be your mantra, your motto for anybody that you're bringing on a date. You're paying, period. Okay? All of it. But y'all let me know, because this is probably why I'm still single, because I don't have it right. Don't try me, honey. What kind of dater are you? Are you the one that sits at, want to be wined and dined? So the person, that you're dating comes and picks you up, opens the door for you. Do they pull out the chair for you? Or are you the type of dater that gets to know someone first on the phone? So you're a conversationalist, and you're getting to know them first before you actually meet them? Or are you face to face, honey? Like, blind date me, like, I've never met you. I don't want, any, first perceived, notions about you. I don't want to gather that before I meet you. So for me, I am a little of both. I really like to have preset preliminary questions that I ask the person who I'm dating. And then we hopefully decide to go on a physical date. You don't have to open the door for me. I'm very independent in that way. I don't need you to pull out the chair for me, even though it's a cute gesture. I'm just not, I don't need that. But I do know some people who wants the whole experience, baby. They're the type of people that want you to take off your jacket, put it over a puddle so you can step all over it. No, baby, my jacket's probably expensive and I'm not putting it on the ground. I gotta change my ways, y'all. Pray for me. It's gonna get better. I do believe that. So if you are the type of person who likes to have a conversation before meeting the person, what are some questions that you guys ask? Because I need help. I'm the type that's like, what type of foods are you into? So I'm getting to, if I'm gonna initiate the date, then I want to know. So I make sure that I take you to the right place. Something that you're interested in, hopefully win you over. Do you like to cook or do you like to go out? So if you're the type of person that likes to cook, then I think a perfect first date for me is to come over, kind of like Hitch. You know what I mean? Like when, minus the throwing of the salad and, all the craziness that happened during that scene in that movie. I prefer to have the food already cooked and ready to be set, like the music on, like I'm coming in, oh my gosh, you give me a drink, preferably Fireball and Cherry Coke. And y'all probably thinking, this man just said, it's the morning in LA. Bitch, don't judge me. Do not do that. I'm off today, mind your business. Now, other questions that I like to ask when I'm getting to know someone is like, where are you from? Because a lot of people, usually in the cities that I've been living in, minus Jersey, like in a couple cities in Jersey I lived in, everyone is not from here. So it's really cool to like, oh my God, I'm from Michigan, I'm from Minnesota, I'm from Alabama, I'm from Texas. And like, do you have siblings? So I want to know, like, are you a family person? Because I want to start one, like yesterday. I'm getting to the point, baby. What brought you here? So like for me, my career, things that I'm interested in, like this city offers so much. And so I was like, gosh, I need to be somewhere where the nightlife is popping, baby. Other opportunities, like for hobbies and like the hiking, oh my gosh, it's amazing. All different areas, it's just amazing. It just offers so much. I can't even go into it. We'll talk about living areas on another episode. I do want to touch on, living in Delaware, what it's like. So if you guys ever do visit, you guys should. It's tax-free. Get all your children's schools supplies and all their clothing and all their needs for dorms and all that stuff. Get it in Delaware, baby, and then go back to where you're coming from. Fabulous place. Jersey, I lived in 3 different cities in Jersey. I love Jersey. It's literally my heart. I lived in Vegas, I lived in Tampa. So I'm gonna do episodes on all of those cities. Because I do believe in having a great experience wherever you travel. Even if it's not like fabulous like LA. Do you want a relationship? Is I think a great question to ask when you are beginning to date someone. For me, I don't have time, like, to be sitting here and that's not your priority. So what am I doing here? It's mine. We gotta be on the same page. So that is something that I ask before I'm having the actual date. So when I go on the date, there are some questions that I also ask as well. Like, for instance, what are some things that you're into? Like, for me, I'm into traveling. I love to, I'm always on a plane, obviously, because my family live on the East Coast. But other than that, like, I love to go and see different things. Like, Paris. Oh, take me back. I was supposed to go in September, honey. And this is not a read for anybody who was supposed to be on that trip with me, honey, but y'all stood me up. Length of time between your last relationship. So, like, I don't want damaged goods. I don't want someone who isn't ready. Like, that's okay. You don't need, like, heal, move on, get to a space where you're able to let somebody in and you're able to be vulnerable and able to communicate freely. If you're not ready, baby, it won't work. So why would we force it? So let's just go ahead and make sure that there's a considerable amount of time between your, when you're dating me and your last relationship. More in depth about each other's careers. So if on the phone I ask, oh my God, what brought you here? And I say, oh my God, my career, or, areas of opportunity that I'm interested in, brought me here, great. So then on the date, I'm like, oh my gosh, so tell me what you do. Like, do you love working at such and such place? What is it like? I don't like to date someone in my profession because I don't want to come home and we're talking about similar experiences. I want us to have those different experiences. Like, oh my gosh, I had a patient today. Like, yes, I want a doctor, or, oh my gosh, I scored 20 points. Yeah, basketball player would be nice. Like that type of thing. Yeah, I don't want to be talking about, oh my God, this customer. No, period. Point blank, period. Gotta go. So the last thing I wanted to ask you guys is, like, what is your expectation from the more dominant person in the relationship? So I didn't want to make it about gender. I wanted to really just focus on, make it broad. Like, so in a relationship, there's always someone who takes the lead. And there's always someone who takes, is the one that's the doer or someone who is instructive. So for me, I have been accustomed to taking the lead and taking the first, the second, third, and fifth steps in the dating process. I prefer to be catered to. I always say this, and I always tell my friends this, that I like to, let's say, like, I'm at work, and they're like, oh, hey babe, what are we having for dinner tonight? Oh my God, let me pick something up, and then they cook it. Period. If I'm on a date with somebody, I would like that person, especially if it's somewhere that I did not recommend and I've never been, and maybe they have, go ahead and order for me. Babe, I know exactly what you'll like. Here is, can we order this, this, and this, and this? And also, order the drink too while you at it. Order the drink too. I want to see what you into drinking, right? A little whiskey. Which is my favorite. It used to be tequila, but it does bad things for me. But anyway, guys, I'm excited to hear your stories. I want to hear about your first dates. I want to hear about, if you're the person that takes this backseat in the relationship or in the dating process, what do you expect from that more dominant person that takes the lead? If you are going on a first date, what are some questions that you ask your person that you're dating? If you're more of the conversationalist and you like to get to know someone before meeting them, what are some questions that you ask? So we can help each other out. Because at this point, I'm back at, square one. Or zero, or whatever. Shit. But I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please tell your friends. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. I love you for watching. Bye. See you next week.